Hello there, Reject Nation. I'm here doing my obligatory Keanu Reeves impression that everyone else is going to do. Leave a like. That would be very much appreciated. Guys, we got ourselves an official trailer for John Wick Chapter 4. Love the frick out of this franchise, man. I am so excited to see this. I love the teaser trailer they released for this during Comic-Con. Now we got a 2.5-minute one here. I'm hearing exciting things about this film, man. So let's just get into it and see what's going on in this trailer.
Saying goodbyes?
Saying hello.
I hear Donnie Yen's voice.
You think your wife can hear you?
No.
And why bother?
Maybe I'm wrong.
More flashbacks.
I'm going to die. Maybe not.
Goodbye.
They got at least one more movie, Donnie Yen.
A new day is dawning. New ideas, new rules, new management.
We've known each other.
Damn, Bill Skarsgård's something, huh?
Who is this?
The Marquis de Gramont.
Challenge him to single combat.
Win or lose, it's a way out.
I don't sit at the table.
Your family does.
Please pray for me. I was the black sheep of the family.
It's best when it's time to get married. Or buried.
I'm going to need a gun.
Wow, what?
The table will honor its word.
Dogs?
You'll have your freedom.
It's hard to die.
Under the old laws,
Clancy
only one
Brown.
can survive. Failure to meet at sunrise
It's hard to die.
will result in execution.
Oh, yeah.
Last words, Winston?
Just have fun out there.
Oh, damn. Yes. Yes, just making his way up the stairs.
I want you to find your peace. But the good death only comes after a good life.
This feels so introspective. Hiroyuki Sanada and Donnie Yen fighting, man.
You and I left a good life behind a long time ago, my friend.
Oh, this is going to be such an epic fight.
It's hard to die.
Ah, man, that looks awesome. Looks so awesome. Ah, let's talk about it. Alrighty, well, I thought this was an excellent trailer because the first teaser trailer that we got at a Comic-Con really leaned into the action. And it was short, brief, but it was, you know, the thing you kind of want out of the John Wick films, that hardcore action. To me, even though I don't think the first one has the best action, it's still my I like all of them, but it's my personal favorite out of the three films that came prior to this one, just because of the mood and the tone and just how like primal and personal of a revenge thriller it felt. And this one kind of, it's not a revenge movie. This one seems like that quest for vengeance always lives on with John Wick. However, this had something that felt a lot more dark, a lot more harrowing, and feels very existential in some ways. It's like a funeral march. They kept alluding to John Wick might die in this movie. Now, if they did not announce that there's a John Wick 5 also coming, I might be sold on it. Maybe he'll die in part 5. I think it'd be a bold move of the franchise for him to go out dying. Regardless, what this movie will be exploring, at least from what the trailers are alluding to, those existential qualities. You know, when he's sitting down at the beginning, thinking about his wife, wondering about, you know, is there an afterlife where she does exist? Can she hear him? The pondering with Donnie Yen's Kane character. One of the fun motifs of the John Wick franchise is meeting a new character who you find out has like some type of fun history with John Wick, that there's some background with them. Even the way they're capturing it currently, at least in the marketing, with Donnie Yen and Keanu Reeves, that even looks personal. I did hear a while ago that would probably be like the heart and soul of this movie, their former friendship. that they had. I love that we're going to be getting this dynamic between them that actually feels personal. It feels meaningful versus just like a fun wink and a fun nod and some of the more fun quips that we normally get with a new character who has a past with John Wick. But then as the trailer even progresses more, you know, the Lawrence Fishburne's Bowery King is even talking about how you got to be best dressed for your wedding or for a funeral, you know, like whatever the hell he says there. There's so many hints at the possibility of him dying, and I keep wondering too, is like John Wick probably has a death wish of his own, and he probably wonders if he deserves to live or not. I think this will be the first John Wick sequel to not just pick up immediately where the last one left off. There's probably going to be a time jump, which would make sense. At the end of John Wick Chapter 3, dude was jacked up like badly. He was really messed up. Even for my suspension of disbelief, I was like, Can he really? How can he still operate? So there's got to be a little bit of a time jump here. But the plot that they have unfolding with this like Hunger Games like story, getting involved in a game this time in order to get his freedom. I think we're actually really going to explore the high table this time around. This seems to have a quality of what it must be like to be a warrior, being an assassin, exploration of that. I guess what I'm trying to boil it down to in the most basic form is it feels character study again about the guy, or at least thematically of a study of them, while bringing us the action scenes. Because yeah, the action I'm sure is going to be top notch. When you have a stage like this set up of a last man standing game, there's only going to be one person left. Everyone else is going to die. You know, the body count's going to be high. It's a fight for survival. And I think that's the main thing that brings it back to feeling like the first one for me, brings it back to that primal feeling. I don't know how things will get resolved with Winston after everything that went down. I'm sure John Wick wants to kill him. Maybe there'll be some type of understanding they end up coming towards. Who knows? But come on, there's so many fun things to look forward to. Bill Skarsgård is a phenomenal actor, right? Like, he's more than Pennywise. He's done a lot of work. And to see him step his toes in here, I'm so excited to see what he does. I wonder if he gets any particular, likely great action scenes, which would be like so different for the guy. I can't recall a movie where I've seen Bill Skarsgård do a bunch of action. Maybe it's out there and I just can't recall it right now. He was in Deadpool 2. You know, of course, Scott Adkins getting to be in here as well. You know, you're going to get some brilliant action scenes there. The thing I'm most excited for is Donnie Yen. Hiroyuki Sanada, who is a phenomenal actor, by the way, always brings such great pathos to his roles. Is it in his contract that he has to be wielding a sword? Because he has another sword fight scene in here. And every movie I see this guy in, or even a show, he's always wielding a sword. I mean, I'm not complaining. I feel like you got to do it. I was even randomly rewatched the Rush Hour franchise on my own time. Totally forgot that he was the main bad guy in Rush Hour 3. And even in there, he has a sword fight scene at the end. I'm like, damn, for decades, this guy's just been doing sword fights. I don't know the background on him, but, you know, it's just kind of humorous to me that always seems to be the case. So yeah, and even though this is not going to be the last one of the franchise, it feels like a movie that is also encapsulating all the movies that came prior. It looks like they're tying it all in. You know, they bring up the John Wick family. You see them from Chapter 3 in here. Got Bowery King bringing up the vibes from the first movie. Maybe in the fifth one is when you get like the cinematic universe collision of all the John Wick characters. Like Halle Berry might return in that one, or Ruby Rose even, you know, like get all the people who survived from the previous films to come back in one more film, which would actually be a cool John Wick 5. But with this one, it looks dark, it looks meaningful, it looks personal, it looks introspective, looks mournful. It's my cup of tea, man. What did you guys think about this John Wick 4 trailer? Leave your thoughts down below. Subscribe, leave a like. All right, guys. Catch you all soon.